Parang tama ba sabihin na sinisingil natin yung mga alay?
Hindi. Ang message natin is yung international law na pinaglalaban natin, na sinasabi natin West Philippine Sea, international law, hindi ito static na concept. Dahil ang China, gumagalaw yan, dynamic. Kaya ang interpretation natin ng except for yung mga immutables, nga, EEZ is 200 nautical miles, ganyan, walang baguhan yan. Areas where we have sovereign rights and jurisdiction, walang baguhan yan. Pero kung papaano tayo makipag-ugnayan sa mga like-minded nations sa paghaharap sa isang dynamic na katunggali, katulad ng China, kalaban na katulad ng China, hindi dapat tayo makanalize ng isang body of law na magiging, eka nga sa English, wooden. Law should be interpreted to face dynamic situations. And we have to tailor our operations to include our MDT to meet this dynamism. At ang importante din na sabi dito, deterrence is not merely military. It is any influence which will prevent a violator from pursuing force. And military operations, law operations such as this, na multidisciplinary na rin, hindi lang military, adds to the messaging we need to send sa buong mundo na huwag nating gawing biktima ang Pilipinas sa pagsusunod ng international law. Rather, pagwagiin natin to. Pero kailangan ng kolektibong consensus at strong call out laban sa China. Kung hindi, tutuloy-tuloy lang ang China. Which goes also to what they're doing in the West Philippine Sea. That is to be expected because this is a struggle that we are struggling against a more powerful adversary. So gagawin nila at gagawin nila to. Ngayon, sasabihin nyo, what can we do against it? That's what we're working here to do. And it will take time. Definitely, it will take time. The dynamic changes. But we do not want to be constrained by definitive statements na hindi na akma sa situation. Kaya very broad ang pananalita ko. Sila General Bronner and the National Maritime Council, sila magsasabi kung ano ang mga specific objectives na gagawin moving forward.
So, sir, yung mga pangalang armed attack as a parang prerequisite, dapat hindi na natin strictly construe talaga yun.
Is a cyber attack as bad as an armed attack? I think it is. So why will we fixate on attack? Why don't we concentrate on deterrence on the MDT? Bakit pa tayo magpapapalo yung magpepenitensya when maiwasan natin?
Sir, you mentioned na when you mentioned the MDT should be interpreted dynamically, and you mentioned it should be tailored into operations at the moment, tama ba? Did we hear you?
No. Huwag tayo makakanalize sa narrow definitions ng MDT. Yan ang ayaw natin. Laging paulit-ulit na armed attack. Dapat i-broaden natin ang definition through actual working together.
And sir, is that something that you brought up with your counterparts? And what
the MDB SEB will be meeting on Thursday in Baguio. That's where they will take all of these things up.
What I mean to say when you say we should tailor the operations to include the MDT. What did you mean by that?
No. To include the MDT. No. The MDT is part of the operations. I'm sorry if I misstated it. The MDT is the basis really of our bilateral cooperation with the United States. We should tailor our interpretations, including the MDT, of the dynamism that is attaining in the West Philippine Sea now. Thank you for calling me out on that.
Sir, but how can a dynamic interpretation of the MDP apply to what's going on at the moment?
It should. It should apply. Because we're getting narrowed down by a wooden definition, an armed attack on a public vessel, etc., and the public gets fixated on that. So I think we should broaden the scope of the MDT to face a dynamic and cunning adversary.
And sir, out at sea and on the ground, what does this mean? Ano yung...
Well, that is for our operational elements to evolve. I gave the mindset, I gave the broad policy guideline insofar as the Defense Department is concerned. Naturally, Secretary, I cannot do that unilaterally because Secretary Manalo has the reins on the even on the MDB, SEB, and through the National Maritime Council. In terms of the maritime operations are concerned, this concept can be evolved.
So ongoing kayo conversations to broaden it, or it's
well, there are ongoing conversations. So not to broaden the scope of the MDT, but to broaden interpretations, to make it more dynamic and not fall into China's trap of canalizing us.
Sir, all manners of deterrence and international call-outs have been done, but
not enough.
Yes, sir,
not enough.
Oh, not enough.
Not enough.
Yeah, but the effect, sir, was the incidents have flared up and the numbers have increased. What's the antidote, sir?
The antidote is a stronger collective multilateral action against China, and that is for our diplomats and other responsible officials to determine. While with me, I'm concentrating on getting our Defense Department capability-wise up to speed.
What do you want SEC to see in terms of international call-outs? You said that it's not enough. What do you want to see exactly?
Well, naturally, if you could ask me 3 wishes, it will be a Security Council resolution condemning China and ordering it to stop. But the world is not that perfect.
ASEAN, sir.
ASEAN, slowly, we are getting some consensus. And conferences like this, you saw the ASEAN attendance. They are paying attention, and ASEAN, to remain relevant and credible, cannot continue to ignore what China is doing in the South China Sea.
Okay.
Okay na.
Thank you.
Okay na.